what's your vision for rejuvenating the high street?
So local high streets are essential for communities, but we often see vacant shops and business struggle with cost. The Green Party's aim is to have vibrant local communities, and we support buying from independent local shops over large corporations. Ideally, there should be a mix of retail and services, but most importantly, also community spaces. There are examples of such community spaces, for example, the Greener and Cleaner charity. They offer a range of workshops, provide advice, host repair cafes, etc. Such community spaces are needed on the high street where residents of all ages are welcome and can connect with others. There should be spaces for local artists to display their work, and there could be pop-up markets. To help local businesses financially, community energy projects should be considered that can help small businesses to lower their energy bills. It makes communities and local businesses more sustainable and more resilient, and any excess profits can be reinvested in the local community. Thank you.
Thank you for the question. So I feel personally quite strongly about our high streets. I've worked in a local cafe on Station Square in Petts Wood for the last year, and I really see the value that having small businesses and community spaces can bring to an area, and it is a real privilege to be able to work in one of those spaces. The Southern Run Liberal Democrat administration is already showing how high streets can be rejuvenated. Their regeneration plan has introduced London's Cancer Hub, a science district, which is bringing hundreds of jobs into the area. This sort of ambition is something that we think that we could recreate at Bromley, and we have no limit on the ambition that we think that we could have for our high streets. We would like to see thriving high streets where businesses choose to invest and where local businesses feel supported by a council that listens to them. We would like to back small businesses and bring life into empty units on our high street to bring back the balance between services, retail, and our local community spaces, which we feel so important. Thank you so much.
Right, so shopping habits have changed, so we're not going to get back the high streets of old. So it needs to be a hub for the community, needs to appeal to people, it has to respond to needs. Cheaper business rates would help, but that isn't going to solve the problem. It's about consultation and planning and design, accessibility. So what we need the high streets to be is to be the hub of the community where you go to meet people, get advice, meet friends, be entertained, go for a walk. Once you take away the business-led approach and have a community focus, then you can begin to regenerate the high streets with creative solutions. Again, it would be a question of looking around to see what other towns have achieved, because some have achieved quite a lot, and see if we can import their ideas into Orpington and Petts Wood. Thank you.
Thank you, Margaret. The council's vision, and I'll just speak to Orpington for the moment, can be found online in the Orpington Town Centre supplementary planning document, which was agreed after a lot of consultation in July 2023. Be warned, it is 52 pages long. Can't tell you all about that in a minute. The basic premise we've had, obviously private enterprise and private landlords dictate exactly what goes on. Knoll residents WhatsApp, where we're promoting new shops that will come in. That is a brilliant initiative. As far as the council is concerned, we've attempted to increase footfall by such moves as bringing the library from Priory Gardens into the town centre. We encourage Tesco because that gave parking. We've retained the high street as a bus corridor rather than pedestrianising it, because that we believe brings things in and promoted Orpington first.
Yeah,